Hey Diamonds, what's going on? So you know I watched the season premiere of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, baby. And everybody that knows me know that Salt Lake is my #1 franchise. Number one is up there. Do you understand me? And then Potomac. With that being said, baby, when I tell you for the past 5 years, Salt Lake City has never disappointed me when it come to their episode 1 to set the tone for the rest of the season. Baby, they did not come to play. Do you understand me? And episode 1 was just fire. Do you understand me? So I can tell this season that Whitney Rose is who everybody gonna come for. Whitney Rose is going to be the villain in this season. And Lisa is going to make sure that happens. Do you understand me? Because Lisa kicked it off with a Bestos event for Valentine's Day and invited all the girls, right? But 2 weeks before the event, she told Heather and Angie, like, listen, I'm inviting y'all to my event. I'm having a Bestos event for Valentine's Day. And I'm even inviting Whitney, even though I don't feel what she said on the podcast and was talking shit about me and lied on me. I don't like her, but I'm going to invite her to the damn event anyway, right? Now, you already know that went into Angie's ears, and Angie went her ass right over there to Whitney Rose to see her new house and to tell Whitney Rose how Lisa felt about her doing that goddamn podcast, child. Then Meredith, she clearly got an issue with Whitney Rose and Angie. You know, she don't fuck with Angie, but she got a problem with Whitney Rose because she told Heather, listen, I don't appreciate how Whitney is coming for me in my bathtub, because everybody know that bathtubs and Meredith go together like peanut butter and jelly, and they do. Well, Meredith feels some type of way because Whitney Rose has released some bath bombs products to sell, and Meredith was like, why this bitch keep coming for me when it comes to my bathtubs? Like, what's going on right now? So she came to the event. Mary came with Angie because they friends. Angie, all I can do is tell you trade lightly, bitch, because when it come to Mary, she like you one day and the next day she hates you, okay, and insulting you, okay. With that being said, right, so they all came to the event and they introduced 2 new housewives, and baby, I'm here for these housewives. Now Broadwin, she showed up in a Saint Laurent $15,000 fur, I don't know if it's a jacket, whatever you call it. I'm sorry, bitch. Maybe I'm not in the fashion world like you. But she showed up with a heart-shaped fur jacket, right? So when she went to sit down and talk to Mary, Brittany came over there, right? Now, let me tell you something. Broadwin is over the top, and I can appreciate that. I can, because when I go out with my people, trust me, baby, I dress down. I get it together with the fashion. But it's a bit much when you show up to a lunch in a bikini with matching boots and a puffy coat to match in 37-degree mountain winter Salt Lake City weather, bitch. You could have put on a bodysuit or something, or a sheer bodysuit over it or something, girl. But 37 degrees and you in a bikini and boots? Child. But whatever, I'm here for that too, right? And then you got Brittany, who's on and off with her boyfriend, who's the nephew of Donnie and Marie Osmond, child. She break up with him 16 times. Y'all been together 8 months and broke up 16 times. Yeah, maybe y'all not meant to be together, but okay, right? So she came over there to introduce herself to Mary and Broadwin, and when she sat down, she told Broadwin, oh, I like your costume. And Broadwin was like, a costume? Bitch, this not no costume. This is fashion. This is couture. She was like, excuse me, costume. This is a Saint Laurent $15,000 jacket, bitch, and it's only 3 of them in the world. I got one, Rihanna got one, and the other one is in a damn museum, bitch. I'm gonna need you to find a better word of choice, right? And so, Mary felt some type of way too, because Mary was like, costume? We don't wear costume, we wear fashion. So, Brittany was like, oh, my bad, okay, fashion. And she gonna tell Mary, like, well, I like how you dress too, because you be hoarding and shit. And Mary was like, a hoarder? That's a bit much. I'm not a hoarder. Mary, you are. You are. Just because it's designer shit, bitch, does not mean anything. You hoard designer label clothes, shoes, and accessories. That's hoarding. The way your closet, a.k.a. office, is set up, that's some hoarding shit. It is. So I agree with Brittany on that, but she pissed Mary off because she told Mary she steal food in her purse because when they grew up poor, and Mary was like, bitch, who is we? I didn't never tell you I grew up poor. So Mary exit stage left with that, right? So with that being said, Meredith decided to confront Whitney Rose. And she told Whitney Rose, like, bitch, since when you come out with bath products and shit, like, what's up with that? You coming after me? And Whitney Rose like, bitch, I've been selling bath products and shit with my skincare. And Meredith was like, no, you was not. That's not what you put in my store. And you know, Whitney Rose was like, well, bitch, I didn't know I could put bath products in a jewelry store, right? So, you know, Whitney Rose feel like, bitch, I've been doing this. Like, what's the problem? I think you didn't shriveled up and you didn't stayed in the bathtub so long that your brain is shriveled up with your skin. These women, right? So Angie decides she gonna tell Whitney Rose to slide over to the left so she can get in, right? So she told Meredith, she said, hey, how you doing, right? She said, I heard you feel I owe you an apology. And so, you know, Meredith was like, yeah, I do. And so, you know, Angie was like, well, bitch, how do I owe you an apology when you was talking shit about me, right? And so, you know, she was like, well, let me tell you something. Why you think I owe you an apology? And Angie did another epic ass moment to me, right? This is up there with Nicole. Remember when Nicole sent a mirror invite over there to Larsa and told Larsa to see yourself uninvited? Baby, Angie did that because Angie said, well, listen, Mary, while you over here thinking, bitch, I owe you an apology, how about you owe me an apology, bitch? Yeah, you owe me an apology about what you said about my house. You owe me an apology that you said I was a part of the Greek mafia. This bitch had a scroll. Angie had a scroll. Bitch, where did you find a scroll at? And how can I get one? Do you understand me? And she wrote down in large font that Meredith owed her a goddamn apology. That shit was hilarious because, bitch, where you get a scroll from? Child, well, anyways. So Lisa told all the women, come on inside and we're going to have us a dinner and we're going to talk. Because Whitney, we got something to talk about when it comes to this podcast. So when Whitney Rose sat her ass down and in true Whitney Rose fashion, she said at the dinner table, because one thing Whitney Rose gonna do, she gonna kick it off at the dinner table. She said, well, Lisa, you had a problem. What was your problem about the podcast? And Lisa said, bitch, you went on your podcast and lied and called me a villain and all that shit. And so, you know, Whitney Rose was like, well, that's my truth. That's how I felt. And, you know, Lisa said, well, bitch, you want to see a villain? I'm going to show you a villain. And when I tell you everybody started attacking her, like, it was a lot. Like, Heather came after her. Meredith came after her. Lisa. Everybody was attacking her at the same time. And, you know, Whitney like, damn, what's going on? Like, hold on, bitches, one at a time, Angie told her. Because, you know, Angie over here and still insulting Meredith, telling her, bitch, you rent your shit. And you over here talking shit about me. I own my house. You a renter. So, Whitney Rose said, well, let me say this to you, Lisa. If you want to see the new healed Whitney, Lisa Barlow, and Lisa told her ass, okay, exit your ass up out of here. Baby, I'm here for this, baby. I'm watching.